Welcome back to Blues Weekly. I'm Brooke Grimsley. This year, the Blues finding a new way to honor the legends that have worn the blue note over the years. They have created the Blues Hall of Fame, and last night they announced the inaugural class.
Inside the walls of the Enterprise Center, you can feel their presence. When the Blues take the ice, you can see their influence. When you celebrate with your fellow fan, you share in what they helped build. For more than 50 years, we have witnessed the formation and evolution of one of hockey's most unique franchises. It started with a family's vision.
I just think the greatest name in the world, we'll just call them the St. Louis Blues.
The early teams were comprised of some of the game's all-time greats and most colorful personalities. They introduced us to the sport, captivated our spirit, and showed us how to be a Blue. Over the years, many of them left their mark on the blueprint we use today. Players, coaches, and managers whose commitment molded the shape of our note, whose passion is woven into the fibers of the sweaters we so proudly wear. Now we pay tribute to those that so proudly represented our city and our team and turned St. Louis into a powerful hockey market. Scotty Bowman, the winningest coach in NHL history, who set the tone and guided us to 3 consecutive Stanley Cup final appearances in our first 3 seasons.
It was just a break that decided it, and I think we were due for some break.
Glenn Hall, a fearless pioneer, a Vezina Trophy winner, and a playoff MVP, fittingly known as Mr. Goalie.
Shot and a save by Hall!
Red Berenson, one of our franchise's first true All-Stars.
The Red Baron was right there to raise the temperature.
The Redhead was a lethal scorer that once buried 6 goals in a single game, still an NHL record. Gary Unger, an Iron Man whose wavy blonde hair was iconic, a 7-time All-Star who had 8 consecutive 30-goal seasons as a Blue. On behalf of the retired numbers, along with the great Dan Kelly and the Solomon family, we are proud to announce the inaugural class of the Blues Hall of Fame.
Now we go back to Andy for final thoughts on the Blues and their upcoming road trip.
It was nice to get the season opener out of the way here at Enterprise Center, but then they're going on the road, Andy.
Yes.
So what are the expectations moving forward, and what are you seeing with that schedule?
Well, you see Seattle, you see some pretty good teams. Edmonton, Winnipeg, is a team that, maybe people thought would take a step backwards, but, they look pretty good in their first game. Seattle's looked good in their first couple games, too. So, listen, every game's a challenge. Every game presents a different type of challenge. But, we've seen from the Blues the last couple of years of how good they are on the road. They always seem to play well away from the Enterprise Center. They like the home cooking, but they also have the ability to simplify their game and play a real easy, simple road game. And if you get goaltending like they did here tonight, they're going to have a chance to win no matter where they play, Brooke. So I'm excited to see this team get on the road.
Thank you for joining us for Blues Weekly. We'll see you next week.